Good morning, Raptoria. Welcome back, everybody, and good to see you all here. Welcome aboard. We're going to take our first look at the new update to Planet Coaster 2, update number 5, which adds security and vandals and theft and all the things that go along with that. And, of course, some new maps, which are old maps, but they're new maps. We'll take a look in a second. Anyway, thank you very much for following and subscribing. Hey, good to see you all here. Welcome, welcome. All right, let me just get something ready here, and then we'll jump right in. And we got something to talk about, too, something new that's on YouTube that will absolutely affect everybody in all the streams going forward, which I guess seems cool, but we'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and hop in here. And let's get the party started. All right, so we're starting bright and early here this morning. And I wanted to bring chat up on the screen for something new here. We have ourselves a new thing for live streams, like a top 1, 2, 3 viewer type thing. There's a new community tab thing, and this shows all you guys who are top chatty chatters. So some of you need to get those numbers up. I'm not seeing enough output. I think this is something that's supposed to shame you into not commenting, and also to get you to super chat and drop more member bombs. But what it does specifically say is only super chats and stickers are counted. This is so stupid. But not gift bombs. Hilarious. Anyway, there's this new thing called Community Leaderboard and XP. So they're essentially working like what looks to be the Twitch channel point system, but it has something to do with XP, but there's no explanation as to even what that is. So anyway, here's what it is. A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get a special badge in the live chat. Resets every stream, so you can always try again. So if you're dropping super chats or super stickers, you're essentially buying the top spot. Or if you're a super active chatty chatter, then you're getting the top spot. So how do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages or send super stickers. That's it. That's all you get from that, is a badge next to your name, top 1, 2, or 3. Doesn't carry over to other streams. It doesn't, I don't know. That's horrible. Garbage. Absolute. Everybody who's associated with that immediately needs to be fired. Immediately. This is such a trash, thought out system. Like, this is trash. They didn't include member bombs, which is another way to support creators. This isn't like a permanent thing. Like over on Twitch, you know, you see over here on Twitch, you can see when, like next to somebody's names, you could see if they have given bits. You could see, and this is in previous streams and stuff too. You can see if they've given a lot of gifted subs or whatever. And it carries over the whole time. Here it's per stream, which is ridiculous. So another garbage, half-baked, not even half-baked. I mean, we're talking about raw eggs, and YouTube saying, here's your cookie. And you haven't even cracked an egg yet. Oh, that's a whole cookie right there. No, that's literally a raw egg. So another horrible, horrible, incomplete garbage trash. Anyway, thank you very much for all your support. But it's so weird how it's like, you know, Artemis drops a $1 super chat, but then still Ween Mist is #1 viewer. But a moment ago it was Gallon, and then Ween Mist wasn't #1 viewer before. So how? There's no integrity to this. YouTube's basically saying, hey, get active in the chat and also pay us, because they're the one who wants their 30% cut. I appreciate all your support, whether you give it or not, but YouTube wants their money. But then they can't actually show you that their system is working, and there's like no accountability, no transparency on how the system is working or whatever. On Twitch, it's just worked, and it's worked for 8+ years, showing bit leaders and channel point leaders and how long sub badges and how long they've been. I mean, thank God at least YouTube got this right. Like with Victoria's Suite here, actually you can't even see. Okay, you can't even see how long somebody's been a member. It's just a color-coded thing, and you can't even hover over their name. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe you could see it in the actual chat. If you guys are in the actual chat and not the dashboard, can you see how long somebody's been a member? I guess you can only see it if you send a member. Anyway, so this is a gargantuan lawsuit. So I'm announcing my lawsuit on YouTube for about $50 trillion starting today. What a horrible, horrible system. These garbage, it's amazing how they don't even attempt. Who was even in charge of that? I want names, and heads need to roll. That is just trash. As a creator, horrible feedback. Just horrible. Anyway, welcome aboard. Good to see you all here. Thank you very much for subbing to the channel. But I always got to criticize these people. And then when they ask you what you think about things and you give that feedback, deaf ears and just pats on the back. That's all it ever is with these people. It's like, no, me and creators and viewers don't want any of that. Although, could you improve these following 26 things and it'll actually be manageable and somewhat functional? No, we cannot. Also, we've added more ads. Great. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Good to see you all here for Planet Coaster 2 Update 5. Let's get started with that then. This just came out this morning, so it's dropped for everybody. Update 5 is now here. It's added a new theme. We'll go over all these things. There's a little video for it, so we'll watch the little video on Update 5 of everything that's new, and then there's probably some other things that are new that they haven't shown in the video, but looks like they've already hot patched the Update 5. No, they just dropped it. So, okay, let's take a look at that, and then we'll have some fun. Brandon, thank you very much for the 49 months. Appreciate it. Is the algorithm, Neil, not pleased? No, so long as there's more and more ads, then the algorithm is pleased. Artemis, thank you very much again for the 32 months. I can't believe it. Like, if somebody becomes a member of this channel, and then they're like, dude, I like this guy. I'm going to become a Raptor Ultimate member, and I'm going to drop a 10 bomb. Gets nothing. Not enough, dude. You should have been more active in the chat and also cut a $100 check. Oh, also, we can't guarantee that you'll show up as a #1 viewer. Hey, but hey, trust the system and pay us is basically what YouTube's saying. And anytime a company does that, I will gut them.
Hello, everyone.
All right, guys, let's watch this fun little video on Planet Coaster. Let's go.
Excited to bring you Update 5 on the 29th of May, and we wanted to take you through the highlights today. We're going to take a look at security guards and the guest misbehaviors they will come up against.
What's Safari? Thanks for the 48 months.
Plus something else coming back that's truly out of this
That looks cool. That looks cool.
We'll also be showing you our D-theme coasters for this update, and a coaster inspired by the original game's Trident. Security guards are coming to Planet Coaster 2, and they're ready to keep your guests in check. They will reduce vandalism and pickpocketing just by being in your park, but will pursue a guest if they're spotted attempting these actions, ejecting them from the park if they're caught.
Hey,
you can also
don't kick that trash can, pal.
That act similarly to lifeguard posts to keep an area under surveillance, and even add security cameras to your park to reduce the chances of misconduct further.
We love giving you more opportunities for creativity in your park.
Oh, we can paint the glass color now. Nice.
Color customization and additional shapes to our glass panels, as well as a whole new set of color customizable rocks. Soon, you can give your buildings a stunning flourish with colorful glasswork, or build out an unusually colored rocky landscape. Something alien, perhaps. Transport your guests from Earth to wherever in the universe you wish, as the sci-fi theme from the original Planet Coaster will be landing in Planet Coaster 2.
That does look cool.
Rides, pools, restaurants, and more with this futuristic scenery set, complete with all the animatronics you know and love. We are so excited to see which extraterrestrial attractions you create once Update 5 releases. Inspired by Trident Coaster from the original Planet Coaster, the Vector Return Mark II is coming to Planet Coaster 2.
All right, that actually looks really cool.
Customize it however you like.
We're going to build a new park today. It's going to be awesome. I'm very excited, actually.
Thrilling experience, traversing the layout both forwards and then backwards.
2 more D-theme coasters are coming to the game in this update with our 2 High Peaks construction coaster options. The wooden hybrid steel top and the wooden hybrid steel rails receiving standardized trains. As always, the scenery pieces from the theme versions of these trains will be available separately to use, however and wherever you choose.
We're also delivering more additions and enhancements alongside our headline features. This includes new wall and eave pieces for the Western theme, circular stamps for paths.
Oh, more stuff for the Western theme. And circles.
Station platforms flooring, adding the draw tool in the path delete mode, and the much requested ability to turn off path curbs, foundations, and even making your path entirely invisible.
Oh.
We hope you enjoyed this look at some of what's to come in Update 5, releasing on Thursday, the 29th of May. Everything we have shown today will be released along with a variety of fixes and optimizations. Learn more about these in the full changelog by visiting planetcoaster.com or clicking the link in the video description. Thanks for watching.
Very good stuff. So the security and vandal system seems very cool, but the fact that they've added the sci-fi theme is also very cool, as well as additional colors to things, which is good because then you could do more stuff with the sci-fi theme. And also 2 new free rides, which is great. Iron Fury and Malice. And then these are the D-themed ones. So they've been modified. So they're newly modified, and also there is the one coaster that they showed us, the one that like kind of launches one way and then back the other, kind of like a U shape. Good stuff. I think they've also added some of the scenario maps from the actual campaign into the game too, so you can go play on one of those. So let's go do it. And very nice that they've added even more stuff to the Western theme. I think they've done that 2 times now, so that's cool. So guest behavior, criminality, nice. Security. Oh, there you go. Here's some more stuff. So there's triangle, long triangle, hexagon, glass panels, rock customization. Oh, there it is. The vector Mark II, the return Mark II. Oh, and there it is. Career mode, sandbox maps. Pre-made maps from career mode Act 3 are added to the sandbox mode. All right, let's go do it. Let's go build a wonderful little park. I do like Planet Coaster, man. Planet Coaster 2 is getting even better. It's good stuff. Solid update. I agree. I wonder if they'll add a new campaign or something soon. It would be nice to have like maybe a free 3-mission spin-off campaign or something. Especially for this new stuff that happens to do with the sci-fi stuff. Because everything was very much themed around water. Because there was the kind of the Viking theme, the Greece theme, and the kind of like literally the underwater theme. Welcome to Update 5. Update 5 has been installed. Update 5 is laying down the law with security. Stop vandals and pickpockets in their tracks with security guards. Place security cameras and security posts to keep watch for suspicious activity. Eject criminals and repair vandalized facilities to keep your park in tip-top shape. Also, speeding down the track is the Vector Return Mark II, a shuttle coaster that your guests will love twice. There and back again. Alongside a host of other fixes and improvements, the sci-fi theme is hovering back into the scene, and standard versions of High Peaks Construction's wooden hybrid steel rails and steel-topped coasters are also available. Check the coaster website for update notes. Okay, cool. All right, let's go build a new sandbox park. And, oh yeah, there we go. Career templates. What do we got? Fabled Fjord, Garden of Edith, Double Trouble, Paradise Lost, Sky's the Limit. Oh my god, that's the one I love. That was my favorite one. That's the super small park in Japan. I love that. That's one of my favorites in the whole game. Sky's the Limit, and then also the Farmland Fiasco, and then Summit Awesome are probably my big 3. I do like the Double Trouble one. That might fit the space theme or Western theme good. I think we got to go sci-fi. Double Trouble seems like that might be a good fit for that, like a desert alien planet or something. Doc Brown, oh my god, sure. I'll give you one of those.
Oh my god.
There you go. Alright, let's do Double Trouble. And I guess we'll just do unlimited money. That's okay. I want to see all the stuff that's new. And we'll call this one, we need a good sci-fi theme. We need a good park name. I guess we could always name it whenever we want. Also, Mediterranean. Let's see. Space Cowboy Park. Ooh. Gallon, that's good. You're right. Space Cowboy would be good because we could do the Western theme and the sci-fi theme together. Wow. Let me, I'll just pick a generic name for now and we'll name it later. I think we can rename it later. We'll do, let's do Space Cowboys Ranch. How about that? That's a good one. Perfect. Love it. Yeah, Planet Coaster 2 is really good. I liked the game at the start, and I knew it would get better, and it certainly has. I'm thinking, chat, right around the corner, we're going to get a Planet Zoo 2. I think they're going to announce a Planet 2 Zoo. Or whatever. Because they've... You know, we have, like, what? The 2 Jurassic Park games from Frontier, and we have 2 Planet Coaster games now. So either they're going to announce a new franchise, which I don't think is as likely, or we're going to get a new Planet Zoo, which only has 1 game. So we shall see. All right, let's build a cool park. So it's going to be like sci-fi themed, I think. Don't even start, Chris. Rockstar support account. God damn it. Okay, so we should be able to do circles now, right? Oh, nice. Okay, so you can actually do circles. Perfect. That's beautiful. So this is going to make things way easier, because I think what you could do is you could just toss down a couple of circles as roundabouts and then shoot off path connections from there. So let's try that. Chris is messing with me. It's fine. He loves me. Okay, oh, there it is. Let's see. Red swirly path. Rustic. Vinyl? Blue swirly. I think vinyl we can paint, though, can't we? Let's paint it like a sci-fi purpley color. We're going to go for a sci-fi color. You know, honestly, I think what we need to do is get right back into Parkitect as well, because I'd love to play that with BK, Arctic J, Indrid again. Of course, Indrid's our... she's our bathroom specialist. She likes to make all the bathrooms. I like to make the food courts. And Uthras, of course, makes the best... like restaurants, like a Wendy's and stuff like that. It was you on your other account? Oh. Good going, bro. You got me. Okay, this is nice. I can't believe it took this long for them to put in circle, like, roundabout areas. Like, that's something that you'd think they would have put in long ago. Okay. That royal purple's kind of cool. Chris is still in trouble, though. He's like, you know, it's like affiliation. Guilty by affiliation. You came into the chat, Chris. You're already guilty. Okay, so we got to build that new coaster, right? And I assume if they put in a sci-fi theme, I hope they put in, like, prefab buildings for sci-fi. I hope they did that. Let's have a nice little walkway along the cliff. And I'll shrink it down a little bit to maybe 8. Let's do 6, half. Nah, let's do 8. Maybe 10. 8's fine. We'll do 8. Do I know why purple is associated with royalty? Because it was a very difficult color to get. I don't know. The only thing I know about perps is from the precinct. Oh, there's a good spot for a bridge there, too. So I like the idea that they've removed, like, made paths invisible, because now what you could do is you could make, like, a bridge, like, with the path, and then make it invisible, and then just make it look like people are walking on a bridge that's not made of these colors or whatever. Also, I think we should have put a railing, but we can stamp that in later. And we'll go this way. All right, this actually looks nice. Let's do another stamp. I think the stamps need to be bigger though, like only size 3. I think this needs to go up to like at least 10. Like, why only 3? All right, and then we need something over here to connect. I like the idea of these little dots. They kind of remind me of like, you know, like atoms and things like that, like molecules. Let's see. All All right, let's put some rides down, then I'll figure out a path going back. What do we got? Let's see what we got for new stuff. Ooh, and now, actually, now that we have a new sci-fi theme, the workshop's probably full of people making, especially today. Well, they're probably not out yet because the theme just came out, but probably by the end of the weekend, there'll probably be a lot of, like, space-themed Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, and McDonald's. Ryan, thank you very much for the 9 months, dude. Appreciate the support, man. Welcome back. All right, let's take a look at the sci-fi stuff, right? How do we sort by theme? Nature, Western, Viking, aquatic, planet. What? Do they not have it? They don't have like Western. What? Well, there's Western. Where's sci-fi? Planet Coaster, Aquatic, Mythology, Resort. Wait, did they not put in any prefabs yet? The Western theme has like 3 of them, 4 of them. From Frontier themselves. So they gave us the pieces, but no prefabs yet. Oh. Maybe it's here. Scenery theme. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Okay, so no prefabs for sci-fi. But there probably will be some by the end of the week from players. And the devs got to step up and start making their own stuff, too. It looks like they do eventually. But it looks like there's parts and pieces for spaceships. Well, that'll be cool. Sunken into the ground. The atom. Can we make that bigger? That'd be so cool right in the middle if I can get that to go down. We should paint that white and then put that into the ground. King Bad Bob, thank you very much for the 15 months, dude. Thank you very much. Hold on, this is cool. Okay, so now let's see if we can put this down. And then, can I paint this? Oh, dude. That's pretty neat, actually. Okay. That's cool. Very cool. Alright. I'm happy. Happy camper. We're happy. Alright, we got to get the new coaster, and let's check out the new coaster. What was it called? The Return to Innocence? The Driller, Reversion, Revenant. Oh, I think it was called... Or wait, is it something we have to build? Oh, okay, there's not a blueprint for it. We have to make our own. The Vector Return Mark II. What do we got for Vector? Oh, there it is. Oh, Revenant. Revenant is the... Okay. Vector Return Coaster. That is the prefab. Got it. So where would we want to put that? I was watching somebody play Roller Coaster Tycoon the other day as well. And I was just thinking to myself, like, I don't care if it's Planet Coaster, Parkitect, or the original Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like, anytime you're building a theme park, best game ever. Like, it's so cool that those games existed. And so many people remember them so fondly. Oh, this would be cool right here. A little too close to the entrance, maybe. How does this work? Oh, I see. So it'll be lifted up on the left, and then dropped forward, then spin all the way through, and then go up on the track on the right, and then return to station. Okay. This is actually a very good, space-saving coaster. I know we're into the whole space theme, but this is cool. And there should be a way, I think, to modify the supports, too, whether or not they will go there. So where's the... Okay, there's the station there. So we could put it, like, right here. That's a lot of space right at the start, though. But I guess that's kind of what we've accounted for. What's up, Yappy? So how do these support beams work? Well, those ones are interesting. They go halfway through the track on the right side. I like that the supports are so far back, because then we can just hang it right over like that. Yeah, there's plenty of space to decorate. All right. Well, let's do something like this then. I feel like it's a little too close to the entrance, but it's okay. So there's a new coaster and a new coaster type right there. And of course, you know we're going to ride it. Wait, it has like a Greek theme? Okay. Well, we can change that later. Let's go on a test ride, chat. Let's see how it is. Oh, is this power launch? No. What's the new security? So you get security guards now, but then you also get security cameras and like guard posts. And guests will become disgruntled if, like, I think your park sucks or whatever. Then they'll start trashing the place. So they'll start, well, they can steal, so pickpockets and things like that. But then also they can tip over trash cans and stuff. Well, that's kind of cool. And then it probably goes back one more time and then... Or does it stop in the station? Ooh, that looked like it was barely going to make it. Oh no, so it does go back one more time and then probably stops here. Not bad. That's one of the quote-unquote new coasters. All right, let's connect it up. So I guess our cues are going to be red. And maybe we'll make them black. All right, so now we need to make a cue. There it is. Oop. It's not like perfect. There we go, that'll help. Straight as it can go. And then it went with like a cobblestone style. Bingo. Okay. And now we gotta power all that stuff. So, planet coaster power distributor. And then we'll also need a power plant. Yeah, that power system looked decent enough. And then, we'll go with the Mega Extendo solar panels. We are in the middle of the desert. Does this park have a power theme? You know, actually, that'd be kind of cool. Sci-fi. Okay, like we could go with that, like atomic power and stuff. Although we're gonna go all solar, but maybe not there. It's got to be accessible by staff. And then the wires. Dunkin' Donuts restaurant is under the power tab. Why? Does that provide power too? Somebody must have modified their Dunkin' Donuts to also be a power plant. All right. No, I always forget. How do I connect wires? Oh, there. Okay, let's make a staff path. So I guess what we could do is the main path can be purple and then like sideways, like we can make small little streets at 4 meters, 6 to 4 meters, then we'll make those black and that'll look cool. We'll make that like that for now just to make it work. Okay, cool. So we got our first coaster in. And let's open it up and see how popular it is. Yeah, this probably ain't going to be worth the line at the moment, but, you know, as we add more stuff, people will enjoy. Mandatory enjoyment. All right, what are some other rides that seem like they would be sci-fi themed? Sunflare. Oh yeah, big observation tower for sure. Hmm. 360 power. Skybeam for sure. Screaminator. Is that a roller coaster of love? It's more of like rage. Okay, let's build some more paths. I think we made that at 8 wide, it looks like. What's up, Rod? Welcome back. And hello to the #1 viewers on YouTube, however you were congratulated with that. Remember, your love is purchasable. According to YouTube, you could drop a big super chat to become #1 viewer. And they'll put you through a research process to see if you truly are the #1 viewer. Maybe we'll put a food court here. Although I don't know. It keeps changing, yeah. Yeah, chat's love for me keeps changing. Like some of you gain the top spot and then give up. you know, once you reach #1 viewer status, it's like, well, what have you done for me lately? Your next message could bring you down to level 2. You better send 2 messages instead. Intersecting terrain. There we go. With the sci-fi theme, you should have security dressed as Spaceballs. That would be pretty good. Let's have a nice big O loop here. That's actually kind of nice. And then we'll have a path go that way. Actually, that's kind of nice. Okay, let's add another ride. I think the cube is good for space. Also, we got to start seeing vandals and things. Let's see. The more you comment, the more points you get. Yeah. Well. So about every half second, there should be a compliment coming through the comment section. Withholding compliments and comments means that you actually are against the channel, and our security teams are on their way to your location. Heavily armed security teams are on their way. Okay. I kind of want to put a tower in. I'd love to put one here, but this is why I wish the you know, the circle stamp was bigger, because it's like I want to put in a ride right in the middle, but then I want plenty of room. Like I want plenty of room for the queue and the exit and all that, but then I want plenty of room around it for people to walk around. Because this ride's not that big with its footprint, and yet it is. Let's see. I wonder if I can make a nice little road here. Yeah, I like that. Oh, not quite. We're playing Roadcraft early. Look at this. Roads? Oh, that's nice. Dude, their pathing system is a 10 out of 10, man. It was so frustrating in Planet Coaster 1 and slightly adjacently frustrating in Planet Zoo, but here they nailed it. Like, if they ever do any more, you know, like if they make another Jurassic World game, which they'll probably do, or if they make a different franchise, but it's all building, they need to use this system. Like, building the pathways in this is very fun. It flows very good. It's like how it is in City Skylines as well. Like City Skylines 2 actually has a pretty decent road system. Despite any sort of shortcomings, that's pretty good. Okay, we need to build like a sci-fi food themed area and another ride and more decorations and stuff. I think we could definitely decorate the hell out of this area. Let's focus like here and put a nice ride in there as well. Let's do it. So I think we should probably make a draw tool with a different type of material. Let's do asphalt. I think black and purple will look nice next to each other. Oh, that's new. I don't remember this. A length percentage meter? There's like a limit to the length of the pathing tool. But this is like when you build a burgage plot in Manor Lords. You know what we could do actually? If I plop down... I plop down this. Is that asphalt? Well, why does that look purple? Is that purple asphalt? That's gotta be a way darker color. It is purple. That's better. So I think if I put down a square and then edit it, that'll help. There we go. Would you have to make a queue since it's on the path? Oh, for that ride? People will queue in the middle of the path without a queue. So they will, like, it'll create a big traffic jam problem. So I want to try to avoid that. Anyway, congratulations to #1 viewer Victoria Sweet for being #1 viewer currently, at the current moment. The crown could be threatened at any moment, though. Well, maybe we should do this where we just get close to the edge and then try to drag the edge of each of these squares. I'm just trying to fill in, like, I'll leave this area for plants, but I just wanted to try to make this whole area connect to that somehow. Oh, also we can make restaurants too. From the previous update, allowed us to make inside sit-down restaurants. So we could absolutely just put like a McDonald's down here, which I don't want to do because then I'd have to retheme it to be more sci-fi. I want to go for a sci-fi eating area. We'll just do an outside sci-fi eating area. We'll have to see how nicely this will flow along the edge. It might work. Not sure I'm gonna like how rough that's gonna look. I think what we'll do is instead of that, we're gonna have to go with a different option. Oops. And Ronald, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships for chat. Thank you very much for the support, man. Okay, I'm gonna pop down a couple of squares. I was going to try to make the whole thing connect, but maybe it'll just be easier to pick several entrance and exit points. So if I do this, does that blend nicely? No. So I'll have to do it manually. So we'll have an entrance here, here, and then maybe one here. Let's connect this. There we go. Do we have a sci-fi coaster? I don't know if there's any with that theme yet, but we can decorate with that. So yes, we could easily theme one. What's cool though is I'm sure a lot of people are already happy with their parks and they're really happy to see a sci-fi theme, and they'll probably go back and like redesign or retheme some of their existing coasters, which is something that happens at theme parks sometimes. You know, they'll retheme a coaster. And then I think we'll do one here. Okay. Now, see, this is cool because what we're going to do is I like the fact that this is not very symmetrical and looks a little weird. And then we can fill all this in with plants and it'll actually look... I think the more non-symmetrical this looks, the more lovely it'll be. And then we can put some shops here and stuff. And eating areas or seating areas. So that will be dobre. Spice Mountain. What, sponsored by McCormick? Okay, this is looking cool. And maybe we can put a restroom in here or something too. Okay, so let's try to put down some oh, let's build a building first. Trying to think of what we should do. Well, let's see what we got for options. We got to build something with a sci-fi theme. Let's see what we got. So we got metal alloy things. We got statues. Oh, animatronics. Satellite dishes. Oh, cool. Oh. It's an AT-AT. Oh, nice. Okay. It's the head of an AT-AT, so you can put that all together. They call it a mutt, but yeah. Pretty clear what that is. Metal alloy walls. And Ronald, thanks for the 13 months, dude. That does not really look metal alloy. That just looks like generic plaster and concrete or something, but that'll do. Let's at least add some decor. And you know, actually, it's a really like sunny, warm environment. So outdoors would be okay, but we should have some sort of like we can make this look like an imperial garden. I'm thinking of like Naboo from episode 1. Like just because it's a sci-fi theme doesn't mean it has to be like, you know, spaceships and stuff all the time. I'd like to put vines and stuff on that. Oh. It's actually a nice color. Although the shadows of the edges are a little irritating. It doesn't look like it's all one piece. It's kind of... Oh, good. There's sci-fi themed benches. That looks like an awkward cryopod. Okay. Resort shop. Oh, wait. Let me sort the theme. There we go. Oh, wow, there's metal walkways. Okay, see, this will be great. So if somebody makes a bridge out of, like, a catwalk like this, you can then make your path on this, make the path invisible, and then make it look like people are walking not on the traditional Planet Coaster paths, but the actual metal walkway. So that's cool. They still have to follow the track system of the pathways, but very cool that you can now change that a little bit. Oh, damn. That's a big old gun, brother. Starfield panel. Starfield? Todd Howard, is that you? Todd, where's your sound effect?
All of this just works.
Wow. Need some shade around here for sure. So I think we can make that a nice little outdoor area. Although I want to make some inside buildings, but I mean, the airlock would be kind of cool to like make a restaurant out of. We would need a ton of space for that, though. If I was to make a cool restaurant, it would be like this size. It would have to be very large because these pieces are huge. Ooh, that's also cool now that we have sci-fi. Somebody could make a more alien theme roller coaster based on the Alien franchise. We have sci-fi sign. Oh, okay. So you can just put text on that. Biopods. A lot of this seems like it would be better for rides, I think, than buildings. Like there absolutely is like metal alloy shop fronts and things like that, but I feel like a lot of these parts and pieces are going to be better for a ride. There's not too many pieces here, but there is a bit though. There's a bit. So let's make our shops up against this wall. My guy. So if I do this like this, can we put like 4 shops there? Then I could put like a fake little employee door there for all the workers, and then where's a full wall? There it is. So full wall there. And then what about a roof? Maybe we can go with that. Is there a pillar? Beam? Glass cylinder. That'll do. Kind of looks cool. I'm gonna put some some seats and things down there and some eating areas over there. All right, this looks very bland, but I think this is perfect. When you worked with lithium, you had to go through a chamber like that every day to clean the static and moisture off of you? Oh, damn. That's interesting. I think we'll probably, like, maybe paint that a little bit. We'll paint it. It'll look better. So then let's do, oh, here we go. Ooh, there's a sci-fi themed bench. I mean, that's a little much. That's a little too much sci-fi for me. I think we can go with something generic-y. Aquatic. Is there like a generic one, like super basic? Oh, oh, actually, the circular ones look good. Wow, the ceiling looks really tall, though. But this looks like a damn North Korean monument. I don't know if I like that. Well, I think we'll put these ones kind of up against the wall. No one's going to be able to fit in that one. Here I wish there was some sort of grid to not necessarily snap things to, but just to look at while you place. For measuring. Measurement grid would be nice. Doesn't have to be so crowded. And I think if we color all the beams and things, it'll look nicer for theming. Black and gray and whatever else will look nice. Okay, that's better. And we'll add more things over time. All right, let's throw some shops down. What do we want? What are you guys hungry for, chat? Let's see. We got chief beef. I think we need a burger place. Is there a way I can add it to a building? Pizza? You guys want pizza? Okay. Okay, pizza's down. I think we should do a drink. It's certainly gonna be hot out there. Let's go with classic gulpy. Where's gulpy? There's gulpy. Ice cream? You guys want ice cream? Okay. Let's do ice cream. Well, there's Cosmic Cow, milkshakes. But isn't there like a gelato stand or something? Isn't there like Gelato Bros or something? Oh yeah, Gelato Bros. Okay. All right, let's do that. I got cones and stuff there. And another food. Well, let's do this. This is a sci-fi theme. Can't really do sci-fi without like ramen and stuff from Blade Runner. So I'm going to do sushi, but it's going to be like partially ramen. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then we can decorate the inside and make it all look nice. It's actually really nice when you put in the booth. Like, I like the counters, but the facilities are usually better because they're themed. Like, if you pop that in, it looks so much better. But we'll just keep this as is for now. It's okay. And we need another power distributor. Oh, I gotta hire staff. Let's hire a couple maintenance guys. And where's security? Security! Oh, there's security. Wait, vendors are automatic? Or no? I'll just hire more. Oh, and janitors. Okay, and then... Yep, benches and trash cans, absolutely, yep. I wonder what this sci-fi trash can looks like. Yeah, look at that. This is concrete, and that's like alloy, and it doesn't really look different. Oh man, I always get lost going back to power. There we go. And those should be open. Okay, now they're open. Okay, do we have vines that can grow on the... Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, you want to theme it like a... Oh, yeah, you could definitely do that with the Western theme. Also, we'll probably play that again maybe next week. It's about time we return. Oh, there's not really vines that hang down. Oh, they're wall climbers. That's what we want. Perfect. Sci-fi water park? Yeah, that'd be cool. Actually, we could do that next over here. Maybe we could do like a tube ride, like a water slide. That'd be cool. They've done a lot of good work on the water slides. What the hell happened there? Well, we're gonna bury it all in Yep. Is there a way to flip 360 without too much trouble? Oh, wait. Oh, that was the undo button. Okay. Natural drapes, yeah. It really doesn't like to snap to things sometimes. Country Boy, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships for chat over on YouTube, dude. Thank you. Very nice, dude. Thank you so much. Damn, I like that, and then it reset. Anyway, you get the idea. I don't want to spend too much time on one thing. But you get the idea. We'd put some wall climbers there. I think we could change the color of these, though, and make it look better. I mean, that's nice, I guess. Yeah, let's put down a restroom. Let's see. It's probably not a themed one already. We'd have to get one from the workshop, but they more than likely don't have one yet. Trips? No other trips at the moment. Actually, that's not true. July? Sweden to see Stromby and Sebastian. TBD. Looks kind of decent, but how did the roof get overhang here, but then not over there? What happened? Strange. We have unlimited money on at the moment, so I don't really, in terms of like pricing and marketing and tickets and stuff, I'm not really paying attention to that. I'm kind of more just focused on the new theme. So it looks like this grid attached to that grid. Weird. But anyway, this is all going to be placeholder because we don't have all the time in the world to start a park. But you get the idea of that. That's good enough for now. But we do need a restroom, so let's build that. And some benches and things. So let's start with a restroom. Let's see. You think it needs a fountain? We could definitely put in a fountain. And we could put a restroom maybe over here. I wonder if we could build our own. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, in the game, do water park passes have to be sold separately? I think they can buy them at the main entrance, or they can buy a regular ticket and then like upgrade later at another ticket stand. I can't remember exactly how it works, but there are ways for them to buy a ticket later for the pools and stuff. Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, let me do the stamp builder. Oh no, that I don't think that's gonna lock in. Okay, that's fine. Let's throw down some benches and then we'll decorate more. I don't really like the sci-fi benches. They look so plasticky and painful. Like there's no back support or anything on those. Look, even that one sucks. Man, like most of these benches, none of them have back support except for one. Can't even like lean back for a little bit. Although I think this generic bench looks good enough. Like that does look like a science theme a little bit. Sci-fi theme. All right, let's put some benches in and trash cans too. Okay. Wait, is it called bin? Aquatic bin. There's a sci-fi one. Oh, there. All right, that actually looks cool. I like that bin. That's a good one. I like that. Love that. I'll put 2 trash cans there. Maybe we'll do 2 at each exit. I suspect a lot of foot traffic through here. There we go. Cool. I feel like it's going to be really hard to make a sci-fi theme where if you're trying to make a beautiful planet, It seems like the sci-fi theme is trying to be like a little cold, and I think it fits if you're going to do a really cool super fast roller coaster through like some sort of a space battleship. That works, but yeah. Well, the workshop's already starting to get stuff good. People are hard at work. What about a door? What do we got for doors here? Do we have a sci-fi door? Oh, those are all just kind of a fake veneer. I'd really just like to put a door. Isn't there a way to make these snap correctly too? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's build another ride. We only got one. Let's build another one. We'll theme the bathroom later. Let's get a flat ride. Yeah, I want something big-o like the Forge. What's got the biggest footprint? I think the Forge has the biggest... Or this one, Sundial, might have the biggest footprint. Heat maps for a hot dish. Oh. Put that there. I want to put it up a little high. All right, entrance queue there. Exit queue there. Okay, and the entrance I think we'll build in reverse. Angle snap. What? I don't even know if this is going to be long enough. Actually, there's quite a few seats on there, so I don't know. Rap, did you know that when a new Barbie doll was released, people used to line up for blocks to get it? It was a Barbie queue.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Thank you, Chris. Moderators ban him, please. Okay, well, that's an interesting looking queue, but it's fine. Is this out of power? Man, I'll tell you, one of the most annoying things in this game is like the power thing. Like this isn't that much room or space, and we've already had to build like 3 of those transformers. Crazy. Give that man top chatter right now. I can't. You have to spam the chat or pay me. That's what YouTube has come down to now. You either need to be a spammer or cut a check. It's kind of like with airlines now. Airlines are basically just credit card companies with airplanes. I mean, how many credit cards do you hear about a day that have like the you know, the Sky Miles Advantage Plus Deluxe Ultra Mega, you know, it's like, yep, just hey, get a credit card and put everything on it, but you'll get a free flight to Vegas in coach, or well, economy. All right, so there we go. Robert, thank you very much for the $3, dude. Dude's trying to invest in that top spot. We got an investor in the chat. I think execute's fine with asphalt. Can we just do stairs out of here? Not entirely happy with that. Well, to be fair, I tell chat to spam one all the time. I think if anybody's gonna spam, it should just be emotes. Like, if you want that top spot and funny things are happening, just put an emote, because like, it takes up no space. You don't really have to read it. You just look at it and you're like, instantly understood, you know? Emojis are good. Emotes are good. How do I make... Is there a way to force this to be a stairwell? I can't make the angle any greater. Unless... Oh, there. Okay. Raptor, I hope it's okay to leave a like without asking for permission first. If not, then I'm very sorry. Hope you find the heart to forgive me. Wait a minute. 62-month viewer. Are you late to your shift at consuming the content? Strike teams are on the way. Thanks, dude. Thank you very much. Not sure for 62 months as a Raptor Plus. Thank you very much. I don't know how to do what I want to do. There it is. Oh, it's supposed to have railing. Okay. Oh, add rails on. There we go. All right, now we can make it so it doesn't look goofy. Yuck. There we go. Perfect. It's amazing how bland and open things are, and it takes forever to fill in, and then when you do it, it's so satisfying to actually do that. Like, to fill in all the space in this game, like even just working in this little corner is going to take a long time. But I could definitely see it working in, like, maybe 4s. Actually, it would be good to build maybe a water park over there would be nice. Although I feel like in the scenario we had a lot more space. Actually, maybe we didn't. I don't know. Should we do our own custom coaster? Maybe that's what we should do. We should do a custom coaster and then build a water park over here if we can. Although there's more space, but maybe we could do a pool there. And there'd be less room for other things. I don't know. Yeah, you could devote a day just for decor. Yeah, if somebody was a full-time like Planet Coaster streamer, I mean, decoration day would definitely be a big part of your day. Let's see. All right, I want to build another coaster. Let's find a cool coaster to put down. This initial one is pretty cool, but we need something better than that. Launched hyperdrop. Current beef with Twitch? Nothing really. Both billion-dollar companies that don't want to change or innovate until they get threatened by another billion-dollar company. Hence TikTok and then magically Shorts show up the next day. We've created these things called YouTube Shorts. You guys wanted them, right? Yeah, here they are. No, actually, could we get less ads and maybe like more ways to customize? Like, can we see how long we've subbed to a channel? Absolutely not. It's impossible. The technology doesn't exist. Drop coaster with a wide variety of lift and launch options. I think we should do something power launched. Some of these I've never seen before. What the hell is this? Inverting suspended. Inverting single rail coaster that can create flowing snaking movements. Chain lift. That thing does sound like a cow, doesn't it? Brrr. Brrr. You're right. Oh, actually, you know what? We've got Big O Trench here. We got to do Star Wars Trench Run Coaster, right? Although the problem with that is it's just going to be straight and pretty linear. Although we could put a couple corkscrews down. Maybe we just go with a good old-fashioned corkscrew. Launched pneumatic. Can invert. Actually, we could do something. Perfect spot here to do something along the... Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's do something like this. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. A souvenir shop at the end of a very popular roller coaster. That might work because then, you know, a lot of people would walk by it. I think I can't remember, but I think this game also has the little photo section you can do where there's a photo section on the ride and then you can buy a picture. What is this? Oh, pneumatic launch. I don't want them going straight along right at the beginning, though. Let's do like a 40-degree turn. Close enough. And then... Oh, okay. Target speed 67.1 miles per hour. Wow, okay. I don't know how long that's going to take to get up to... Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You know what speed we actually need to get up to. No, not that one.
Oh my,
No, not... Well...
oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty! Who? Who do you think? The Libyans!
What the hell? I can't go 88 miles an hour. It's either got to be 80, 87, or 89. All right, we'll go 89. 89 miles an hour, Marty. All right, we'll see how this works. Bum, bum, bum. So we're gonna stay low to the ground and take advantage of this trench. It's gonna look cool. Can it do corkscrews? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go a little lower, though. Beautiful. Then let's do a loop. We have a traditional. Is there not a traditional loop? A Norwegian loop. Hurt to hurt or hurt to hurt to hurt. Oh, look at how cool that looks. It goes right through the trees too. All right, we got to test this because I have a feeling it's already too fast or something. Something's got to be wrong with it. It can't just magically work. Also, I want to make the car longer. You only go 4? Crazy. Seems to be going a little fast. I think that's going a little fast. Oh yeah. Yeah. Could slow down the launch speed. Yeah. I think it just needs to barely get up there. How do we edit this? There we go. Oh. Okay. Let's try half. Work our way up to 88. Whole section set to 40. Okay, let's try 60. There we go. Still seems a little too scary though. Okay. So let's cut that down from 60 to... Let's try like 49. The ending of the coaster is to die for? I think so too. Usually they end up being called the litigator. Ooh, okay, so I think maybe 55 miles an hour will be enough to get up there. $55 should be enough. We'll do 54. Be kind of cool is we'll put this coaster in a tunnel before we launch it, like they'll go into a black tunnel. That'll look cool. There we go. Okay, you want it to be a little scary. It looks like right after that loop it evens out a little bit, so that's good. So fear is okay. And excitement. Okay, all right. Hey, it looks pretty good, actually. It's actually, the numbers are showing it's good. Corkscrew entry left. No, that's not gonna go. Oh wait, damn it. Okay. See, we can bring it back to the station now at 3 meters. I might make it. Should be no incline there. All right. Well, let's see how that works. Oh, you can only do one car. Damn. Wait, unless... Nah, you can still only do one. All right, well, with that known... Gonna change things up a little bit. All right, let's give it a for real test. Let's see how it goes. LOL in the chat from everybody. Put your hands up. LOL. I want to see everybody in the chat now. Not bad. Oof. A little high on the fear, a little high on the nausea, but that is to be expected. But the best thing is excitement is higher than those. Now, if we want to improve, where can we buff things out? You gotta have a little fear. Oh, the whole ride is nausea-inducing. Well, yeah, I mean, it goes upside down. I'm happy with that. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Could also get away with like a offloading station, but it's fine. Cool canyon design. Yeah, I like it too. It kind of just worked out. We could get all sweaty about it and like maximize throughput, but it's fine. Like I could add a couple block stations and a second car, but I think it's okay. Seems fine. All right, let's hire some more janitors. And now we got to figure out how to make this more spacey. I hope the airlock just stays open. Make the cars look like X-Wing fighters. Oh yeah, that's true. We can customize the cars now, and so then I think we can copy it per multiple car. We'll change the colors and stuff. Oh, that looks cool. What's up, Blender? Okay, let's make this look nice. I think the car sits low enough to where I can put this on the ground. Also, I think we could scale this. Oh yeah, we can. Oh, cool. Advanced move. And then Gallon out now at the top spot, #1 viewer, dude, this guy. Viewer #1. Okay, let's then do it's off slightly. So hard to get everything in line. Seems very hard to get it perfect. I'm not sure what the best way to line that up is. It's fine for an initial thing, though. I don't know if the doors work, but it would be cool if there was something we could do for the triggering of the... Like using special effects to have the door close. Something like that. Oops. Good enough. If we had more time, we would tinker around with it a little bit more, but it's fine. All right, let's put down another ride, maybe another flat one. Wait, is there a way to inline duplicate? No. So with the developers adding the new Western theme and the sci-fi theme, I think they should add more missions to this game, or go back and redo some of the other ones, because they were all like pretty much the same themes all the time. Like to just randomly have to make a sci-fi park and a western park in the middle of the campaign would just be cool. Pirates too. Okay, well, that looks cool. I like the canyon design on that. We certainly have room for a ride here. And maybe here. So let's fill that space. Screaminator? Oh, perfect. Right here in the corner. Yeah. It's gotta be. Let's see. Okay, let's go. So is it the entrance queue? Okay. You know, I think the sci-fi theme would really fit the Summit Awesome map too, because that one seemed to be a weird, like, industrial sci-fi map that didn't really have any sci-fi elements to it. Like, there weren't any pieces or parts for it. So I think the devs should go back and, like, redesign some of those scenarios. Twould be nice. Twould. Good color on that. Let's add more sci-fi themes. Actually, I wonder if we've had any vandals and stuff here. I did hire some security. Let's see what we got for security options, too. They did show a couple of security cameras and things like that. Do they still have the old mech dog they had in the old Planet Coaster? Mech dog? I don't think so. What was I going to add? Anything related to sci-fi. Metal walkways certainly fit. Oh, that is cool that we can put these down as a sticker. They definitely want you to assemble like a giant AT-AT pod loader. Fiberglass elevator door. Oh, this looks cool here. That would act like a good themed entrance. Electrical cables. Oh, the AT-AT thingy is the mech dog, so it's still there. Good. Oh, okay. Yep. Then that, I guess that's there then. Looks off a little bit. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, something like that. I love the colors, though. The purple was like the perfect choice for space. Space. I guess we could call this place Tim Curry Presents Anticipation, the Experience. Dude, that's so cool. We have to do it again. Uno mas. Okay. That's nice. Ooh, Star Trucker ride. Nice idea. Well, what we could do is like the little wait, does this game have the antique car ride? It's got to, right? And then we just theme that as a bunch of trucks rather than a bunch of cars. Wait, why the hell is Starbucks coffee under that option? Weird. Okay, that's cool. Maybe we should color the coaster differently. That'll look nice. I think that'll bring the area together a little more on the feng shui side, you know? Let's just try to black out the track first. I like how we don't have to close it to paint it. And then the car cosmetics. So let's do... Well, we gotta do red. And let's do like a blue color. Oh yeah, let's go with like a red, blue, yellow. And there's some orange in there. Oh, the seats. Now let's paint those red too. And then I think the black track we should change to like a kind of a more gray. A Spanish gray. Apparently it moved to Spain. It's Rod. It's Rod Gray if he moves to Spain, becomes a citizen. Not a lot of people on this one though. Does it suck? I thought it was kind of cool. I guess the fear maybe is a little too much. I think the nausea is okay, 5's okay, but I'd prefer that to be a 3. But you know, to see all the things that are new, I didn't want to fiddle with a coaster all day. Otherwise, I would. I totally would fiddle around with that a little bit more. Okay, we could do a water ride. I don't know if we're going to have enough time for it, like a whole pool with water slides going into it. And I don't want to do another flat ride. We could easily put one in, though. Definitely we could fit one maybe here. Actually, two. Here and here. And then decorate around. Which, of course, would increase the popularity of a lot of the rides. The Spanish Gray is a little too white. That coaster's fine. The purple path is great. Super happy with that. All right. Well, we got options. Flume rides are fun. Oh yeah. We gotta get something else like sci-fi themed, like a pool, and definitely like a tube would be cool. But that would be more about. I think that'd be more about the decoration. I think a ride itself could be more sci-fi themed based on what we choose. So maybe we'll go another coaster. It is Planet Coaster after all. What coaster seems like it's very futuristic? Water, wooden, chain lift, alternate lift, wing. Wing. We should go with a wing coaster. Looping Sun. Oh, well, that's sci-fi. Circuit coaster that can use a range of track styles and inverted pieces. Launched hyperdrop. Oh, that's going to be getting a hyperdrop to work is going to be a nightmare. Because you got to really make sure they're not too scary. Star loop. That's another good one. Is this game much better than Planet Coaster 1? There are some big improvements that I really like. Just looking at the vanilla games. You know, the whole water park aspect of it and all the cool new maps and stuff is definitely a step in the right direction. Vector return. I think we're going to go with the the star loop. And maybe we can have it go all the way up here. How's this? Start of a multi-part chain lift section that pulls trains up an incline. What? ENF values for this track piece do not contribute to the final ENF ratings for the ride. Oh, okay. So it's just a boring incline. Oh, it's a cool elevator. Oh, and then it goes in reverse. Oh my god, this is perfect. Let's do like a 60-meter drop. Go a little over 60. Oh, wow. So then they're upside down. Yeah, we'd have to bring the track back down 90. I wonder if it holds them at the top before it pushes them over. I don't know. Track exceeds limits. Wait. Oh, I see. Bum, 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 bum. So the track turns 90 degrees to the right. Then this shouldn't wiggle left and right. This should be able to pull it up. Oh, wow. Oh, we can just do a loop like that. Sweet. That is crazy. You jealous you want to play this? Well, there probably is a Steam sale coming up for the summer soon. So definitely add to your wish list and keep an eye out. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we're gonna have to test this thing. Oh, there's the end of the map. Uh-oh. That's not gonna be a good turn. Let's roll to the right. All right, let's put it on testing. Let's see how this goes. Well, that's interesting. Oh boy. Holy crap. Whoa. Okay. That just seems terrifying by default. Yep. Wow, it just maxes out, like full max out at 10. And they, wait a minute, they said this shouldn't contribute to the fear. The ENF score is not affected by that, even though it shows a number. Holy crap, the excitement's at 12 though. Damn. Well, maybe it wouldn't be bad having a crate. Like, all right, this is pretty scary at 10, but what we get from that is like 12. I think it has to do with the speed, though. We got to back that down. But we don't have to have a brake. We could just burn speed a little bit. If you weren't afraid of heights before, welcome to the litigator. Now let's roll back to the left. We need something gentle here. Ooh. Oh no. The border is there. Let's put down a regular... Actually, maybe we could put down a loop-ish type thing here. Ooh, a magnetic propulsion system. Oh. So we don't even... The whole gimmick of going like directly up and then coming down, we could do so at a short speed and then boost along with hydraulics. Boy, look at that track. That's crazy. I don't know. Let's give it a new shot. I have no idea. LOL in the chat. Get your hands up. Let's go. Throw you on that? I know. This is a pretty crazy coaster. I've not seen this one before. It's new to me. Thanks, Amanda. God, the clouds are very beautiful. Wait, what? Something tells me I designed this wrong. Like when you come into the station, you go back up the track and then back down. I feel like maybe I need to look at a blueprint on how this should be laid out. Are you kidding me? 6 excitement, 5 fear, and 3 nausea. It's perfect. There's no way. The problem with this one, though, is that it has a low throughput with just the... How many people can be on that? 8? 2, 4, 6. Oh, it's 6 per car, so 12. I mean, it's pretty sweet, though. I mean, I thought that was going to be like, you know, the euthanizer. But this is probably one you're going to have to sign a waiver for. There'll be like video call booths so you can finalize a will with an attorney. Something tells me that should have been a lot like shorter or something. But what's weird is that when it comes into the station doesn't grab it. It like goes back up. And then kind of is gently lowered back, like as if there's some sort of an actual brake system built into this. That's cool as hell. Like this is a lift system, but then there was a braking system in here too that kind of just grabs it and lowers it slowly back into the station. Are there designs of this thing? Like I want to see how it's supposed to look. Or how it's supposed to function. There are other operation modes, though. And we could also do ride syncing here too. Let me check blueprints. Blueprints? Are you ever going to beat it? Nobody beat that game. All right, what was it called? The Murphy and Son Star Loop. Oh, there it is. Twisted Arc. What? I made this massive coaster and all you needed to do was this? My guy. Oh, that looks cool as hell, though. It lifts it up. Are you kidding me? Look at this. All we needed to do was just kind of like go down a gentle incline up over the station and then we're done. Oh, come on. You get way more out of my coaster. Bro. Even if I charged $10, that would have been way more worth it than this at $2. If this were $2, I'd be mad. I'd be like, I'm not paying $2 for this. I'll pay $10 for the other one. I knew it was supposed to be small. And this isn't even that high up. YouTube has a leaderboard now. Yes, it's to the most loyal of viewers. Everyone else who is, if you're not in the first million most loyal followers, it's been nice knowing you. 200,000 people at the end of the month just won't make it. If you've been seeing a black car follow you for the last couple of weeks, it might be time to comment more and drop a super chat. I'm just saying. That's the vibe I'm getting from YouTube with their loyalty system, which doesn't reward you for becoming a member or just simply watching or your lifetime. Bro, you got to be supporting every stream. That's what YouTube's saying. You're not #1 viewer every stream? Dude, do you even like the creator you're watching? We'll let them know you hate them. All right, let's go on this one. I knew there was something up to mine. Is like a 19-mile high building. Like literally the gantry that they fire off the space shuttle from is half that height. Well, this seems like a damn kiddie coaster. Oh, and it does have a catch system like that. Oh, that's cool as hell. Okay, so it is supposed to go through the station and then be caught by the lift system and then lowered back down. That is cool. But, like, what the hell is this? This is kiddie coaster. Except for the upside down gimmick. Robert, thank you very much for the 99 cents. Voldemort, thank you very much for the 5 bomb, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Okay, well, that is interesting. My coaster is cool, but I went all out. Like a 20-story building. Yeah. Man, you get your money's worth on my coasters, though. Damn. I should have built the scam coaster where you take 2 left turns and the guy's like, hey, man, the seat restraint will open up if you wave your credit card near it. Near the RIFD. RFID thing. Man, now I feel bad about my coaster. All right, we're gonna do a different one. That was cool and all, but we can do better. But okay. But what's really nice though about this Twisted Arc coaster is that you can see it fits in a very small spot. So I mean, we could put this here, and then I could build a coaster around it, so we could do 2 in 1. What's the Starline Looper look like? Bro, what is up with these like super compact coasters? I wish I could build like that. I don't have a heart to rip people off like that, where a coaster just goes down a hill, 3 left turns, and right back to the station. All right, let's try a different coaster. Alternative lift, wing, chain, wooden, suspended. Let's do launch coaster special. Ooh. X dimensions kind of like an X-wing, but that's going to be low throughput. I want to do a launch coaster, just like our other one. That one was a pretty cool launch coaster. Ooh, that's sweet. That's like a... It looks like a MiG. The front of that coaster looks absolutely like a MiG. Wait. This is under launch coaster, but this here says... chain and drive tire lifts. But this one here says launched LSM. So we built this one already, the International Launch Pneumatic. What's so good about the update to change everything? Well, now there's crime in the game. So every one of your parks that you've had before, whether or not you've played Planet Coaster a lot or at all, if you fire up the game today, the new update will now add vandalism. So that'll affect every one of your parks and all of the park. And so you'll have to hire security and go back through all your parks and put up like security cameras and security posts. So if you've been playing Sandbox or if you've been playing the campaign, now there's vandalism to worry about, and also theft and thieves. So you'll have to make sure that you've got good coverage of all your areas. So if you've got the perfect park and you're really happy with it, you're gonna have to go back in now and like make sure your high traffic areas have a lot of security and cameras. So if you got like a big, I don't know, like a big entrance area with like a food court nearby and it's super popular, that's probably where you're going to want to start. So when you fire it up, you're going to want to hire your security, put down some posts, and then like work the camera network too. So you're going to want to put down like and apparently there's camera posts that can go, there's like camera poles that can go in the ground, but then also you can attach them to buildings. So you'll probably go back through all your very popular areas and put security there. Probably not going to be a need too much for security like at the in the queues and coming in and out of the rides, but there will be more than likely near the entrances and food courts and like your main roads. So that changes everything because it's literally present on all the maps. What is this? Linear induction motor. Hydraulic launch. That also is hydraulic launch. I don't know. I'm going to put this one down and see what it has for launch options. Tires embedded at the track launch the train forward at high speed. Thanks for After You the Boss. Yeah. And not only that, but now there's a new theme too. So sci-fi. So you can go back to all your previous parks and retheme them as sci-fi, or all your future ones. And the theme is pretty good, but I think it's got to get a little better. They got to keep adding more to it, but it's a good start. It's a good start. Also, let's not do a day-night cycle. Okay, so let's do and I also wanted, I'm glad you guys brought up the security thing because I want to see how the cameras work. So where would that be under? Maybe facilities? Wait. Oh, here. There's a security tab. There we go. Okay, so under scenery, there's a new security tab. So there's your new security camera. So you got one on a pole, one that's wall mounted, and then there's a security post too. So the post is kind of like, oh, it comes with a free guard, I guess. So a guard will stand near the post and basically act like a security camera that can then, if he detects crime, will immediately start arresting a vandal. But, you know, like once he leaves that post, it's unattended. And a camera will more than likely have to be powered. So you'll have to have that in a power grid area. Well, at least they all have the same range. The wall-mounted security camera has a 360. Wait, even if I put it over here? Oh, wow. Okay. So you can kind of cheese that a little bit. I put a camera just like up on the roof like that, and it still has like a 360-degree coverage. So it's not too... It's not too crazy, I guess. I mean, it's not going to be like difficult to do. It'll just, you'll have to put a lot of them in. It's not like how it is in like a 2 Point Museum, where you kind of have to worry about like range and angles around a corner. Here you can just plop it like one tower in the middle of a food court and you're good to go. So I can just put one like right here. Yeah, I think I'll just put a tower. We could do a wall mounted, but I like that that sits up a little higher. But yeah, so that covers the whole food court. And then the guards have their own range. So it looks like guards, the post, and the cameras all have the same range. And they're not very hindered by the scenery, which is nice. Okay, let's build a coaster. So let's do the turbo tire. Get it up to 60 miles an hour. All right. Yeah, it's a super advanced camera that can see through walls, yeah. What's nice about this is we can go uphill, and then we'll have momentum from that, and then we can just go into a drop. That's a great drop. Okay, let's do testing mode. Let's see how well that works. Oh, damn. Whoa. Damn, that thing does not waste time. Okay, I'm going to change that then. Do a 25-degree turn to the left. Uh, 35-degree turn to the right. Tires at 0. $20-meter incline on this one's going to be good enough. This one has a car theme. This feels like it would be better for like a 50s diner type thing. Although we could call it the McFly. Because doesn't Marty technically travel through time and space in a way? Or no? I don't know. Oh, let's put it back on testing. And then... oh, wow, okay. That thing hauls ass. Let's go with the loop. We can do a double loop. That thing like seems like it's going way too fast. Is that too fast? Oh yeah. Well, maybe. Let's check excitement. Starting off strong with a double loop. Burning a bit of that speed. Now it's kind of lost a lot of its speed, I think. Oh, no. 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 You were watching Rift Breaker with BK? Oh, that was good yesterday. Rift Breaker multiplayer was quite fun. She did really well despite not playing those types of games often. She's a fast learner. Okay, so... now we gotta go down to 4 meters. And then we just need like a loop back down. Well, obviously it's going to stop there when it's set to the track mode. If you time travel at the same spot, you move through space. All right, cool. I went on a technicality then. Perfect. I'm glad science yet again is on my side. Those bribes have been paying off. Alright, 0. Just trying to do something a little interesting with the ending rather than just making a left turn. A right turn seems a little more neat. Okay, so then let's set it up for block section. The hell, it's still another one car? Oh, because I'll have to set off up an offload station on this one too. That's all right. This holds quite a few people. Was that 4 times 6, I think? It's fine. The tire system is actually really nice. It's not very complicated at all. It's a very like simple system. Like, we don't have pneumatics. We just fire up some tires up to 60 miles an hour, brother. It's like Hot Wheels. In fact, if there isn't there a Hot Wheel, Chad, is there an official Hot Wheels roller coaster? If it doesn't use this system where they're spinning wheels to push a car forward, I'm not going on it. If they use a lift system or maglev or like unicorn horn dust to propel it forward somehow, I don't care. Got to use the Hot Wheels system. You can't make your Hot Wheels fortune off that system and then not use it in your ride. Okay, the only thing now is I gotta flip the station around. Looks like the XP cap has been expanded. Yeah, it's awesome that YouTube doesn't explain that at all to the creator in the live stream. I love that. You gotta do like your own, like I gotta hire a team to scour Egyptian ruins to find out, you know, because here's my responsibility. My chat will come in here and be like, hey, what's these 1, 2, 3s next to our name? And it's like, I don't know. It's like, and then the chat will be like, oh, well, let's help the streamer we like to find answers. And then they go to try to find answers and they can't find them either. YouTube, if you're gonna copy Twitch, just do a carbon copy, please, so it just works. Thanks. And just admit to it. Be like, yeah, we're greedy and lazy, so we purchase Twitch now. Oh God, no! Please, no. All right, let's put the queue over this way. Chat, did I tell you yet today that I'm excited for Roadcraft later? Mm-hmm. Also, we get access to quite a few cool games I'm excited to check out. We won't be able to check them all out at the same time, though. There'll need to be a few days, but there are definitely going to be some games you guys like. There's going to be some cool simulators coming. Like the life and business simulators we like. Exclamation point schedule. Okay, let's open this coaster. Did I lock the day-night cycle? I was locked that at noon. Whew. What's the temperature here? 16°C? That's not that warm. I thought it was going to be like 30. 16°C on a cloudy day. The high will be 18. That's nothing. Oh, it's winter, that's why. Oh, okay. Oh, spring is 23 to 28, and then... Well, if that's spring, then summer's got to be at least 30. Be cool if BK could play Roadcraft with us tonight. Well, Nicholas is out. Got a PTO on Nicholas. But I think Red will do a good job of... Red is very good at like following written instructions and then finding ways to... If a goal is written, he can figure that out. The best way to do that pretty easily. Me, I get immediately skeptical of the written instructions, and I'm like, what did they miss? There's got to be a work, you know. I worked in business long enough to know that, you know, terms like, quote, workaround. And it's like, translation, we don't want to spend any time or money to fix this, so let's spend a bunch of time and money working around it. Oh no, there's oil spilt on the floor in the middle of the break room. All right, guys, new workaround. We've set up a zip line system to zip line around the oil that's on the floor. We don't have time or money to hire somebody to clean it up, so we've now created an elaborate zip line system and a pneumatic tube system in the office to transport mail around the office because most people go through the break room. So rather than fixing the problem at its source, elaborate system. HR is coming in as well to tell us all about, you know, safety and all that of the zipline system. Work around. Hey, let's ride our new coaster. I know one's going to come over here for a little bit because they're on other rides. How many people are even in the park? 201. I haven't really been focusing on, like, you know, getting people into the park. We've been focusing on building sweet rides. So this one's a car, I guess? Space car. All right. Whatever. Ew. Dude, that tire system is just so cool. Why don't more coasters have that, man? It's got to be something to do with safety. Like, the chain lift just seems so obsolete if you got a tire system, brother. Then again, you can only do it at like a 25-degree angle. Oof, little oof there, little oof, but it's okay. Hey, what did this get for a rating? Ooh, that's why. That's why no one's coming over. Oh, it exceeds the G-force limits. That's fine. We'll have to buff a couple things out, but overall, I think it looks pretty cool. This wouldn't be too hard to fix, I don't think. Let's take a look at the numbers. Testing. Probably vertical G's. Oh yeah, right there. So it's the loops. So we'd probably, what we'd probably do is just cut one of the loops out and put it a little further down, and then that would be fine. And then that'll bring fear down to like 3 or 4, and nausea probably down to 2. All because of the double loop. Deloop. Deloop. Cool. La 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 la. All right, guys. That is going to be all the time we have today for Planet Coaster 2 for the Update 5, which added security and stuff like that. But join me now as we go live to yet another YouTube premiere on the channel. This one's going to be a long one. We got a chance to play the altars, and I'm putting up our first video on the altars. Now, this is probably some stuff you may have seen before, because it was present in the demo, but it goes beyond that. So we get to take a lot more of an in-depth look at part 1 of the altars. But don't you worry. We're going to do a full playthrough of the altars coming up in the next couple of weeks. So But I'm going to take a little break, and then we'll be back with, I think, Spray Paint Simulator? And maybe we can get a friend to join us, because that one is co-op. And there's also like Wild West Simulator. There's a lot of games I want to play, and I've got to figure out who's around. So anyway, I'll see you all around in just a little bit. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And of course, more Roadcraft tonight. I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.